Would you like a youth group that outnumbers your church? Even 4 times as many young people in your church as adults? Does that sound like something you'd like? How about a youth club where unchurched youth knock on your door and ask if they can come in? Even one that's so popular that you have to run a waiting list. And how about a youth club where 80% of the staff who work in the youth club are themselves unchurched youth? If that's something that you'd want to give a go to, then you found the right video, because that's what we've been doing here for the last 10 years. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can achieve the same thing in your church. We are Chill, and this is how we roll. Yo, this is John at wearechill.com. It's named after our youth club, which is Chill, which is 10 years old, and I'm going to show you how Chill does what it does. So hopefully we'll go from We Are Chill to maybe You Are Chill too. You don't have to call it that, but learn from us. You'll be glad you did. Right, okay. What we're going to do this week is we're going to start, we're going to start telling a story, which is what we do in our youth club every year. We tell one long story, and you can condense the story down into just 10 words. If you can't condense it into 10 words, it's too long. Okay, so the 10-word statement for this year is, some things aren't right. You were born to change them. And that's it. That's our message for the whole year. And then every week is going to be one small theme with another 10-word statement that's just going to say, this is how we're going to tell this chapter of the story. And we're going to start by asking the perennial question, why are teenagers always so depressed? I'm sure many teenagers would like to know the answer to that themselves. And so we're going to look at tonight the things that make us depressed, the things that make us go dark, the things that make us turn inwards. And that's why I've got black hair, which I don't normally have, and I'm wearing all this garb. Because you see, tonight, I don't know if you can get that in the shot there, tonight is our launch party, otherwise known as our goth party. Tonight is Goth Night. Let me show you how we're going to run a Goth Night, and how actually, when you can understand how Goths work, you can understand how salvation works as well. Let me show you what we're going to do. Game number 1 is really simple. We're just going to get a bunch of these bags of balloons that you can see right here. Okay, we've got purple balloons and we've got black balloons. Everybody that comes in gets 1 balloon. The aim of the game is all the purple have got to burst all the black balloons, and all the black have got to burst all the purple. We're going to end up with 2 winners. The last person with the purple and the last one with the black, they win. Now then, this is a fairly easy game to run. The only problem is the expense of the balloons. But if you plan early enough in advance, then you can just go online and you can get them from some bulk supplier, and you can get them fairly cheap. This is not a necessarily expensive thing to do. You are going to have to spend about 2 hours of your life blowing up balloons. I'm afraid there's no way around that, but your youth are worth it, right? Okay, let me show you what the winners are going to get. Okay, so our finalists, the last black balloon and the last purple balloon, they're our winners, and they get to come up on stage. So let me show you Billy, because they're going to meet Billy, so you might as well meet him now. This is Billy. Now then, it may well be that you don't have a skeleton lying around at home. I mean, who does? This was just donated to us a few weeks ago, randomly. I don't even know why. And what we're going to do here, if you want to just see if you can get in there, okay, is our winners are going to eat Billy's brains. Now, it's actually just a mango that I used a knife to carve up, and I think it looks kind of nice, don't you? So if you don't have a skeleton, all you actually need is a cup or something that's about this big, and then put a plate on top of it, and then print off a skull mask. If you've got a computer printer, you can do it, and then just cut it out, stick it on front of the plate, and there you go. You've got a skull for people to eat out of. Make sure that you cut off the skull about there, and that's where you put it, because you want people to be able to see the brains in the top. Okay? If you are of a very sensitive spiritual nature and you think it's inappropriate to have things like skulls in churches, then this probably is not the video channel for you. But if you're willing to get real and have a few risks and have a few laughs, then we're going to come up with some interesting stuff for you. Okay? But that's eating Billy's brains. One person stands here, one person stands here. They both have a fork. Whoever can eat their side of the brain first wins. Simple. We're going to finish with the idea that even when surrounded by darkness, things can still be good. That you don't have to let darkness consume you. Our whole theme tonight is how the world is a dark place. You didn't make it like that, but you've got to live in it. But who you are doesn't actually have anything to do with the darkness of the world. So we're going to demonstrate this by covering people in darkness and yet getting them to have a good time. Let me show you how. What they're going to do is, at the very end, stay close, Beck, stay close. Come on, there we go. Okay. Becky's my camera person, by the way. She's fantastic, isn't she? Try not to laugh. She always laughs when she gets a compliment. She's laughing right now. Okay. So, our volunteers at the end get to wear this. It's a bin bag. Okay. And then we're going to put these things out. Come over here. Okay. These barriers, they go down the sides of the chairs that we just walked through. Get closer, okay. And then, I don't know if you can see them, you have to come right over the top here then. Okay, down there you can see these cardboard sections we've put together. It's just boxes, cardboard boxes, cut up and with bin liners just all the way down them. So we're going to make a black slide going down there. So a slide of blackness. And then people are going to wear black, they're going to wear a bin liner. But it's not just a slide. It's a slip and slide. Yes, we're going to put washing up liquid and all kinds on it, and they're going to dress themselves up in these black bin bags, and they're going to jump down there, and hopefully they're going to have a fantastic time, and we're not going to have to call an ambulance, but time will tell. Okay, so that's it. 3 simple games, and we're going to just go through a very simple 10-word statement, which is, teens aren't dark people. Just people dark things happen to, like your hand falling off. I mean, that's really not good, is it? But all teenagers have this idea of things being dark all around them, things being depressing. Love doesn't work, relationships are hard, exams are full of stress, school is where you get told that you're not good enough, and the news is all about how the world is at war and it's probably all your fault. This is the world that we surround teenagers with, and then we're surprised when they go dark. So we're going to tell them, you're not dark, the world around you is, but who you are inside, well, that's your choice. And this is chapter 1 of our story. So let's just recap our night, because it's actually fairly straightforward. We got a bunch of balloons. We got a mango. We were fortunate to get a skull to eat it out of, but you can make one if you've got a printer, a cup and a plate. And then finally, some cardboard boxes and some bin liners. This is not an expensive thing. It is going to take a few hours of your life to put it together, but I guarantee this is going to be one fun night. And we're just getting started. This is night 1. Below that I've disabled comments. It's for a reason. I only want to have discussions with youth leaders and people who this is of interest to, not just arguments about atheism with random trolls. So if you look at the website below, it's wearechill.com. You're going to find access to loads of other information, including you can get the book that I'm writing about exactly how you can do this kind of thing and all the science behind it. And there's a discussion group there on Facebook that you can join as well. Okay? If that's it for you for now, you don't want to see any more, then just go to the website, get involved in the discussion. If you want to stay tuned, however, I'm going to show you exactly how everything that I just showed you is going to work. So this is it for real, okay? The rubber's going to hit the road here, so hopefully it's all going to work. But if you want to see what happens, then stay tuned. Otherwise, just go to the website, get on that, wearechill.com, and get in the discussion, okay? So for all of you brave enough to see how Goth Night's going to turn out, are you ready? We are chill. And this is how we roll in 3, 2, 1.
For that fantastic belch. I've got a microphone and I'm stood this far away and I still heard it. Super. Right, okay, let's get on with the launch party. Okay guys, time for game 1. Right, hold your balloon up. Right, okay, we've got some pink, well, we've got some purple and we got some black. We're going to keep going until we only have one of each left. Okay, so if you're holding the last black or the last purple, you win. Now here's the thing, you've got to get rid of everybody else's balloon. If you're purple, you can only go after black. If you're black, you can only go after purple. Okay? That's it for now, let's get the music running. I want the last 2 balloons available in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, guys, this is Billy, say hi. Okay, right, here's the thing. I hope you guys are feeling hungry. Take a fork, there you go. All right, guys, you're going to eat Billy's brains. There it is. Right, so, wait, get it. What the heck? Okay, no, it's not a cabbage. Right, okay. Connor, this is your side. Tom, this is your side. Whoever eats their side of Billy's brain first wins. It's brains, I told you. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. Wow, this is really not good. Seriously, you each had a fall. How hard is this? Ladies and gentlemen, you want to see a zombie scene? Here it is. This is it for real. We are actually eating brains. Guys, wait! Don't be making a mess everywhere. Get back over here. Guys, I'm going to go. The winner is whoever's got most in the mouth on the count of 3. 1, 2. Oh, that's not right. 3. Okay, we're done. I'm calling Tom the winner because, yeah, there we go. He's got it in his mouth. Oh, good grief. Thank you. That was nice. That was fantastic. Thank you. I even get the fork back. Thank you. There you go. Okay. What did you figure out what the brain was? No. It's mango. Okay. There you go. He likes the mango. That was curious. Right. Okay. Listen up, guys. Listen up, guys. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, and I'm holding 2 forks, just so you know. All right.
Wow. Okay then.
Isn't it? Right. We're starting a new year, and we're starting a new story. Okay? Every year in Chill, we tell you guys a story, and it's a really simple one. And here's the thing. Tonight, we're starting that story. This is chapter 1, and yeah, you can see we're going to do something else in a sec.
I'm so scared right now.
Yeah, you should be scared. If you're in Chill, you should always be scared.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, listen up. Who finds teenage life really easy?
You mess
We
us
got
up.
Who finds it occasionally difficult?
More than that.
Who thinks that things happen and sometimes it's just not fair?
Yeah.
Like it gets put on you and it's just not fair. Like, do you ever feel kind of like the world's against you?
Yes.
Alright, how about this? You've all been seeing this stuff on the news, you know, there's wars everywhere, right? And there's stabbings here and beheadings there and all this kind of stuff. You ever think there's some stuff in the world that is just not right? I mean, there is stuff that just is not right, you know? Okay, thank you. Shut up. Right. Speaking of things that are not right, Marty.
Yeah.
I've got a mic. Right. But here's the thing, okay? I want to introduce you to just 10 words, okay? These 10 words are going to last the entire year. We're going to talk about them every week. Shh. Okay? Listen up to this, okay? Some things just aren't right. You were born to change them. And I honestly believe that. Your generation, you, and I'm talking to you, I'm talking to every single one of you, not just the person next to you, general people in the room. Every single person in this room, you were born to change it. But you've got to start with how it affects you. You've got to start with how these things make you feel. Because the thing is, if you can overcome what it does to you, then you can overcome what it does to everybody else. Now here's the thing. You ever feel that as teenagers, maybe you get a bit of a bad reputation? Ever seen anybody, you think, they're walking towards you and you cross over the road and you just think, is that because they saw me? You know, I mean, teenagers kind of have this kind of effect, right? And the thing is, the world tends to think that teenagers are just really dark people. But I don't think that's true. I think the truth is, and here's another 10 words for you. Teens aren't dark people, just people dark things happen to. Because in your life, dark things tend to happen and it kind of throws you off. Maybe that's why, Stacey, maybe that's why Bart Simpson himself said, we'll get there, we'll get there. Come on, Stacey, come on, Stacey, come on, Stacey. There it is, come on. Hey, Bart Simpson himself said, depressing teenagers is like shooting fish in a barrel. He said that in one of the episodes once. And do you know what? He's not far off the truth. It's kind of easy making teenagers depressed. But I want to take you back to this next one. Go on, Stacey, next one. I can't click because I've got these things. Remember, teenagers are not dark people. You are not dark people. No matter what kind of status is you right, Tom, you guys are not dark people. You are just people that dark things happen to. But hang on, because I'm going to tell you over the next year how you can make all of that change. And through who you are, make the whole world change. Because the truth is, some things aren't right. You were born to change them. So now I'm going to give you an opportunity to be covered by dark things and yet really have a good time. You will see that we've constructed something in the middle here. This is made out of large bin bags, which are very dark things. Now if anybody's up for getting on this and wearing a bin bag, we've actually made a slip and slide.
Oh,
Who'd like to get a bin bag on and have a go at the slip and slide? Come on, who wants to have a go at this? Right, okay. If you're up for having a go at this, I want you to walk around the sides, not in the middle, form an orderly queue at the keyroom. Okay? about tonight. Every week when we do a chill, we're going to go into way more detail on what we was talking about, how you can make it mean something to you in the regeneration page on the Facebook, okay? So just go on chill. It's one of the groups we're in. If you need to, ask me and I'll link you to it, okay? Join regeneration. Trust me, it's going to save your life. Okay, but that's it for now for in here. We're going to clean up and hopefully do some free running if there's not too much soapy water on the floor thanks to this thing. But yeah, I doubt it. It wasn't anyone else. Because it's always your fault, come on. But apart from that, this is what we got going on, okay? We got ukulele lessons. In the cafe, we're playing Adventure Time. Yeah. And we have our full goth makeover going on in the foyer, okay? Including this hairspray. So guys, if you want to get your goth makeup, go out to the foyer. If you want to play games, go in there. We got